Hello everyone, Man Face is here, and I'd like to welcome you to my Red Rocket Command Center. So this is probably one of the most elaborate settlement builds I've had to date. With the concrete kit, I was able to make all types of cool lines and really kind of go beyond what I normally can do, because a lot of the pieces in the concrete kit will let you slide them inside of each other, and then that just makes a tight fit. Okay, so I decided I was going to do a walkthrough video instead of a build video. The main reason is because I started to do the build video and it was going to be hours, because it literally took a long time to get just the main building on top of the Red Rocket. But if I get enough thumbs up, I will make a build video, because there are no mods involved in the building of the building. You can build the building without mods. I only use mods to make it more colorful and to add more detail that honestly I just didn't have the time to add. And you'll see just a little bit. It's like space saver things. So first off, we got our shops. I want to thank Phoenix Embrace. I kind of copied her idea of using the metal for shops, and then I just made a nice row of shops, and then I glitched the shops inside of the metal with mats. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so if we move out a little bit more, we're going to be in the courtyard of the Red Rocket. Now here's where I decided to go ahead and put my robot workstation. I just had like this light right here and put a couple of these, I don't know, it looks like a surgery center over the robot workstation. So, you know, that way when it's time to get to it, you have a cool looking place. And then I got a little bit of a settee out here. Okay, so this is the first external building I built. It is the power armor hangar. At the moment it only serves 2 power armors, because I figured you'd only really have 2 main sets, your own and your companion set. So we went on ahead and we decorated it a little bit, put some simple things out. Because of this being an explosion area, I didn't want to put a lot of clutter. You can see I have mine here and I have Piper's here and just a little bit more. And then upstairs, oh hi, and then upstairs we got workstations. Just little things that make it feel a little more realistic. Back here I don't really have too much. It's really just pathways. So you can see I had a couple of water purifiers down there. We'll go check that out in a minute. So this is the habitation area for the settlers. I mean, I don't think that they would, like, you know that it's theirs, but I put it right underneath their beds, so that way get a little better. Now up here I have a bedroom, and you see the bunk beds, but they're not actually real bunk beds, and they don't work like real bunk beds. And even if they say they're given 2 beds, one's inaccessible, so it ends up glitching the settlement. But I was in a rush. Okay, now up here on the roof, we have our selection of meat. And that's mainly just because at the bottom of the Red Rocket, we have a nice restaurant that we're going to talk about in a little bit. But I just got some ragstag cages, and then I got some Yao Guai cages. And I was planning to put a couple of Deathclaw cages in here as well. Just really hadn't got the time to it. And then we come out of the front landing. You can see that our walls encompass the entire settlement. It was pretty difficult to try to get these to line up, but I did kind of find a bit of a cheat. If anybody wants to know about that, just let me know and I can make like a little quick separate video. Alright, so now we might as well go into the Red Rocket Cafe. We have a little bit of deck seating in here, a little bit of coffee. If we come in here, we just have the inner cafe. Snugs came up with the idea of putting that over the liquor sign. It was really nice. She did a good job decorating in here. And this is where I got my bar. I have it glitched into the counter. It was a pain, but it was because they had that cash register in here. I had to get it to work. And then if we come behind the bar, because you know we got VIP access, we're in the kitchen, and this is just where the magic happens. Got my cooking stoves. I went on ahead and glitched them through the walls because they look more modern that way. And then in here we just have like the office storeroom. I don't know if you guys ever worked in fast food, but the manager's office is always like the storeroom, which is always weird and kind of cluttered. And here just did some decorating, wanted to clean some things up. This doorway is not the best, doesn't line up quite right, but I was okay with it because it was a nightmare trying to get these inner walls to snap in properly. Alright, so from there, let's go on ahead inside the main building. With so much space on the outside, I really wasn't too sure what I wanted to put in here. So I made the first floor just the crafting floor. It's the Synth Gorilla floor. And we got a bit of storage in the corners. I used the Eleonora mod to use these, which in theory they look great, but they are each item sitting on the shelf, which means that it ate up the settlement budget almost instantly. And then I was just sitting there constantly reducing the settlement budget, but the more I did it, the slightly laggy it got. And then we got another little bit of storage over here, some more storage over here. Each one of these floors has a small balcony area. This one used to have a view, but now it just kind of sits out because it was all made in segments. The main house was made first, and then the power armor facility, and then the habitation zone. Okay, so right, let's go on ahead upstairs, and then this is the master bedroom suite. This is the best I could come up with for a bed, honestly. I probably need to go back to the drawing boards a little bit, but got a little chest of drawers. And then you see we got us a little bathroom in here. The mod that the toilet came from, I'm pretty sure is going to be all mods, all consoles, PC, Xbox, PS4. And that's floating, but that's alright. And this is the male restroom. Got the female's restroom over there, you know. Got to take care of them. A little bit of a bar area. Nice windows. And the cool part I'll show you guys later is that you can see it from Sanctuary. That right there is like what I decided to start doing with guard posts, just to make them a little more elaborate. And it's just 2 stairs with a panel between it. Up on the Mylark King level. And then here we go out to the main patio area. And you just want to come out here, maybe you want to chill out, check out Concord, survey the area. Okay, so that's pretty much the main house, but we also added one more thing. We added roof access so that way we could keep an eye out on all our turrets and things like that. But we also put in a command post. But it takes a while to climb up. And if you guys saw, that's where the MFC logo was going. It was coming through the metal grates, which I thought was awesome. So yeah, man, pretty cool. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a shot from nighttime, and I'm gonna give you a shot from Sanctuary, because that's what was really awesome, is that at night it's just a beacon, you know, like a lighthouse in the darkness. So, and there it is, almost as if to say, hey Preston, we're here, man, I got this. You don't have to call me all the time. It's all good. Just a beacon in the darkness, looking out for the Commonwealth. thank you everyone for watching my Red Rocket Command Center build. Special thanks to shareholder member Zanilinho. I butchered it. I'm sorry. I can't say it. But thank you for giving me the inspiration to make the command center. At one time I thought it would be too small, but look at it now. It's rather impressive. So if you guys want to see a build on it, just leave the thumbs up. But what I'm probably thinking I'm gonna do is just make small videos about the techniques I use to make it, because some of the things like positioning the roofs above the walls and not using roofs but using floors because they're thinner allowed me to make that tower that you guys saw on top of the Red Rocket. Well, anyways, thanks for watching everyone. Take care.